Story time. For about a year, I lived in a van. Yes, it was down by the river sometimes. I was driving from Arizona to California. On the drive, I hit this gnarly rainstorm. It was like monsoon kind of rainstorm. Any of you desert folk know exactly what I'm talking about. We just come out the other side of the storm, and I hear on the radio, breaker 19, breaker 19, insert truck number here. Your far driver's side tire is on fire. Something to that extent. Then a second later, it's like, oh my god, that's a nitrogen truck. I'm out of here. Me, being a dumbass, I was like, I'm in my van. I can turn around and get up to him real quick. Just tell me where he's at. Information is exchanged. It's CB radio. I'm within a couple of miles of the guy. So I haul ass and I catch up to him. I'm trying him on the CB. Breaker 19, insert truck number, whatever. Breaker 19, insert truck number. Mind you, at this time, I'm in the fast lane, the left lane. I'm in the inner lane. He's not stopping. I'm doing everything I can, honking my horn, waving my arm, but it's pitch black. It's nighttime. Nighttime in the desert at that. Well, granted, it was a high desert, but still. So I pull up in front of the guy, knowing that trying to stop a big rig cruising downhill is just bad juju, and it can cause all sorts of bad stuff to happen. So I got as far up in front of him as I could, and I safely started slowing down to kind of let him know he needed to slow down. And I covered both lanes to let him know that I needed him to slow down. The entire time I'm trying to call him on the radio, breaker 19. He finally stops, he gets pulled over, and I jump out of my van. I go up to his driver's side door, right? And I tell him, your back tire is on fire. He says, what? I said, what channel are you on? I've been calling you. Everybody's been calling you. He says, I'm on 18. I was like, wait, what? This is an interstate, bro. So disregarding the fact that this guy obviously is having a hard time at all, I run to the back of the truck to where the tire's on fire. Back passenger, my apologies. So I run to the back and I grab the fire extinguisher off the back of the truck. I set it on the ground and I look at the dude. Not my fucking job. It's not my fucking truck. He looks at me and he looks at the can. Then he looks back at me and says, do you know how to work it? Are you fucking serious? This is your truck. This is your load. It took that entire can and 2 more gallons of water I happen to have in my van with me. I stayed with dude for a couple of hours waiting for somebody to show up to help, and nobody came. I went on with my life. It wasn't my gig. None of that was my responsibility, but hey man, I stopped. I tried. Now don't get me wrong. Respect your truck drivers. Respect your truck drivers. Give them love. Them guys, all them folk who do that are amazing human beings. I love you all, and America would shut down without you, so we truly do appreciate you. But that one was like, oh, bro, I mean,